Alright, so what is up, guys? My name is Wardogthree, as you know, and man, it's been a while since I got behind the microphone. I feel like I've been saying that quite a bit, seeing as my streaky uploading. But here you guys go, a video. Going to be talking about a couple things today, but before we do, always like to talk about the gameplay. We're going to be talking over some Titanfall 2 gameplay. Now, if you guys don't know, Titanfall 2, next to Modern Warfare 3, I gotta say this is like literally my favorite first-person shooter like of all time. It doesn't matter how much I play it. The game, it never gets old. It still stays fresh. I'm gonna be showcasing some shotgun gameplay with the Legion Titan. You could say he's my main, although I play with a lot of different Titans. But the reason why I love him is he's kind of like an A10, except he's cemented to the ground, and he's got like an unlimited firing chain gun. So he's always been my favorite Titan to play. He may not necessarily be the best, but I always do really well with him. Gameplay starts off a little bit slow. I usually don't play attrition. I'm usually like an LTS, Last Titan Standing player. But you'll see, we come back and I actually end up doing really well in this gameplay. But anyway, that's what we're going to be talking about today. So as you can see by the title of the video, on my Disappearance. Now I know I haven't uploaded for like, I don't know, 3 months at this point. I kind of like stopped the Ace Combat 7 walkthrough like in the middle of it, which, my fault. And I'm going to attempt to finish it before things start to get crazy because, the end of August, school and a lot of other things start up again, and it's no exception for me where I basically have no time. But the reason I haven't been posting recently is, for those of you guys who don't know, I'm actually pretty big into weightlifting. Not necessarily like bodybuilding. Like, I don't care about like my aesthetics or whatever. My main goal is about getting stronger, lifting as much weight as possible. And in the past, I had injured myself. I had injured my back actually on an exercise called the deadlift. It's basically where you lift dead weight off the ground. You can look it up if you want to see how it's done. But basically, you're loading up a bar with a lot of weight, and it's actually a really safe exercise as long as you do it right. If you do it wrong, you can really mess yourself up. And of course, that's what I ended up doing. I pulled the lift wrong. I'm not going to go into the details of how it all happened because I had been doing it for months and months and months and been seeing progress. It was a very strange external factor, but needless to say, I hurt my back on it, and I took like 7 months off of lifting. It still hadn't gotten better, and so basically went to the doctor. I got an MRI, this and that, and basically I've been doing like physical therapy for the past 3 months to basically not rehab, but like make my back feel better. And it takes up quite a bit of time on top of the job that I work. And I don't know, it's just uploading stuff it kind of like fell off the face of the earth, kind of like it has in the past. And there's not much I can really do to control that. I didn't have a desire to upload. There's no new campaign missions, for Ace Combat 7. My computer is making a really weird noise right now. I think it's hot, but whatever. Alright guys, so I had to stop the recording right there because it was so distracting, and I'm glad I did because I replayed it and it literally sounded like there was a vacuum cleaner in the background, and I swear it was. And my computer, it just, I don't know, when it gets hot, it's like the fan goes on and it just makes that whirring noise. So yeah, that was sort of the story about why I haven't uploaded. It's a combination of life, Ace Combat kind of being a little bit dry, and those kinds of things. Although we're supposed to get the new campaign mission, something that has to do with the Rimfaxi or Sinfaxi, whatever, the underwater carrier. Which, I'm looking forward to that, but I sort of, like I said, played myself out on Ace Combat. So, but I have been playing the multiplayer recently, and I do have another upload for you guys that will be coming very soon. The F4 Squad Ace Combat 7 edition, and it's quite an interesting story of how it came about to be, and I think you guys are going to like it. So expect it soon. Like I said, I have been coming back to the Ace Combat 7 multiplayer. And I've been enjoying it for the most part, but that's because I've been playing with friends, and obviously that makes everything more fun and easier. Um, so yeah, I can already hear my computer's fan noise kicking on again. So I'm sorry, guys. This is my first video recording in quite some time, so I'm gonna have to pause the recording again here, simply because I can't have this fan on in the background. I don't know what's going on, man. Like I said, it's my hardware isn't up to speed. Let's just say that. All right, guys. So moving on. I think I may have fixed the problem. We'll see. Um, Other stuff. So, Tomcat171, I have been keeping up with the Ace Combat news. As you know, I knew about this in Vaxi, whatever. And I was kind of sad to see that Tomcat171 retired from Ace Combat. But honestly, dude, like, I can't blame him. If any of you guys have been around for a long time, um, you know that I used to post like several videos a day, and now then it turned into several videos a week, then several videos a month. Now it seems like several videos a year. And that's kind of what happens when you get older. It's life comes around. As I figured out many times, life comes around, and it rears its ugly head sometimes. And just in general, your life gets more busy. And that's kind of what happened. So I don't blame Tomcat for what he did. Am I a little sad? Yeah, because back when I was active on the Ace Combat forums, I talked with him on the occasion, and he helped me out quite a bit with my video quality, especially on like recording the PS2. Overall he was a good guy, and I'm not gonna lie, he kind of inspired me to a little bit. I had a couple inspirations for starting a YouTube channel on Ace Combat, but he was definitely, because I looked at his walkthroughs and I was like, wow, I could do that. Why don't I do that with my own sort of take or spin on that, And that's kind of what I ended up doing. So he was kind of an inspiration for me, and I can't blame him for retiring, but I really do hope that in all his future endeavors and whatever he does next, everything goes real well for him. Like I said, I'm sad to see him go. I always enjoyed watching his content. I did stay up to date with it up until the end. But it is what it is. It's kind of how life is. So, rest in peace, Tomcat. And once again, you guys are never going to believe this, but I can hear my computer's fan kicking on again. So I guess I didn't solve the problem. So we're going to have to take a break from the recording again. Again, I apologize. I don't have my shit together, especially not making a video for 3 months. Alright, guys, so for the umpteenth time, we are back. Now, is there anything that I have else to add, aside from just letting you guys know that I'm alive, that I'm well? Let's see. As far as the Ace Combat 7 walkthrough goes, I would like to finish it. The only problem is I ran into the issue for Mission 11 of trying to get like all the aces in one gameplay, and I could never get them all at the same time, and it just kind of frustrated me. And so what ended up happening was I just said, screw it, and I sort of started playing like different games at that point. So I'm going to try and finish the Ace Combat 7 walkthrough, because I want to do it a certain way so that there's everything in it. Ace difficulty, you can listen to the story if you want. And there's the aces in there and everything. But, sorry, I just cracked my knuckles. Yeah, so I'm going to try and finish that. As far as other content goes, like I said, I'm going to have the F4 squad up. That's going to be coming relatively soon, within the next couple of days, I hope, depending on how my schedule goes and everything. Let's see, what else do we have? I'm probably going to keep playing Ace Combat 7 multiplayer as long as my friends are there with me, because I can't sort of play it on my own. I just kind of need that help a little bit, simply just because I've been out of the loop for so long. But I have been enjoying it in the time that I've been playing it. As far as anything else that needs to be said, I'm not quite sure that there's much it. I mean, once the clock strikes the end of August, I can't say there's going to be many uploads, because my crazy hectic life is going to come back, or it's, like I said, school, and just the intensity of all that, it gets pretty crazy compared to the summertime where it's a little more relaxed, but I've had some stuff going on now. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. I'm going to let the rest of the gameplay finish out for those of you who want to watch it. Highly recommend Titanfall 2. Such an awesome game. And the multiplayer, it's still alive, believe it or not. And it's a lot of fun. So like, comment, subscribe, do all that shit. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments section. I'll try and answer them, although YouTube's notifications have been acting very strange. I never get comments, notifications about comments anymore, so not sure what's going on there, but it's whatever. Look forward to my F4 Squad Up gameplay. That will actually be a decently edited video compared to this one, which again I apologize about, but the mechanics of my computer are out of my control, so unfortunately there's some limitations there. But yeah, guys, I will see you on the next one, and that's all I got. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I do finish first on my team, so can't complain about that.
Winning, but not by much, pilot.